Moment. Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Jerry, and I'm the CMO for Zecrey. I also have Sher with me, who is one of the co-founders for the project. So I would like to think of Zecrey. So I'll do a quick overview for the project, so everyone has an understanding of the features, and then we'll move on to the demo. Okay, so I like to think of Zecrey as a enabler or gateway drug to the blockchain universe. So blockchain offers a new dimension for us to contribute and be part of the internet. But as an emerging technology, being user-friendly isn't one of the strong points. So we have over 5 different layer 1 blockchains that are being widely used, and a lot of users have tokens spread across the different networks. What Zecrey does is to help simplify the user experience when it comes to interacting and managing their tokens from across virtually all of the different networks, whether it's Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, BNB chain, Aurora, and even non-EVH networks when the mainnet is released. So the highlight that we bring to users is it's easy to use, privacy for transactions, and cross-chain compatibility. We have 20 people working full-time on the project, and more than half are engineers who's had experience working for Blockstack, Chainlink, Google, and have contributed to top-tier open source projects like MetaMask and zero-knowledge proof libraries like Narc. So let me just quickly show you. So by bringing cross-chain support on layer 1 of the blockchain, we hope to address the island syndrome problem that a lot of users face when they have tokens scattered across different networks. And with Zecrey, you can aggregate and manage multiple assets into one wallet on our layer 2 network with privacy provisions. You can transfer to multiple accounts in one transaction, conduct private cross-chain swaps, and even provide liquidity staking. So the majority of these features is conducted on Zecrey's layer 2 interface, and as a result, is very private, fast, and cheap to use. The fees are really low compared to what you would experience if you transfer directly with, say, Ethereum. And this is just highlighting some of the features that I mentioned earlier for cross-chain support and aggregating digital assets from different networks, even making transfers to multiple accounts in one transaction. So another highlight would be an automatic market maker protocol on Zecrey, where it acts as a decentralized exchange for conducting swaps. Also keep in mind that the transactions are encrypted, so your parents, siblings, and Karen next door can't snoop on your transactions. Another feature that I would like to highlight is our market making method is MEV resistant, so that miners can't manipulate the gas fees to take advantage of your orders. Firstly, it's encrypted, and secondly, it's on a FIFO basis, so first in, first out. Due to the fact that it is on a layer 2 protocol, it's very fast, and you will see the transactions almost instantaneously. And here's a quick overview of how Zecrey can interact with various services, linking up various blockchains, gaming and social apps, OTC services, decentralized financing, etc. So feel free to pause and take a screenshot if you want to take a closer look. As part of our goal to make user accessibility as simple as possible, we have included an alternate way of logging in. So we've integrated with Taurus, and that will generate your private key. This is split into 3 shares, and you only need 2 out of the 3 to be able to retrieve your account. This way, you can log in with Facebook and Google, etc., and not have to deal with memorizing seed phrases while maintaining a high level of security. Now, here's a quick rehash of the features that I've spoken about in terms of multi-chain protocol integration, aggregated asset management. And then we have privacy protocols for all of your layer 2 transactions. You have private AMM DEX and cross-chain bridge. You can also integrate OTC services and lightning fast deposit and withdraw on layer 2. Layer 2 is also fully decentralized and offers private payments integration via SDK and APIs. It's simple to integrate into your existing systems to facilitate payments and maintain ownership. And you still maintain ownership of your digital assets while making sure all of the payments are encrypted. Okay, so let's take a quick look at our product demo. Now, keep in mind, this is our testnet while we wait for auditing to be completed by Certic. So not all features are completely available. In the demo, we're going to demonstrate the transfer and deposit functionalities on layer 1, as well as transfer, deposit, withdrawal, and liquidity staking and swap functions on layer 2. Now, can I trouble the host to do a screen share? Let me just swap to screen share. There we go. I do apologize if it's not very clear. So this is the layer 1 interface for Zecrey. From here, you can see at a glance your entire digital assets. As soon as you've imported your wallet, for example, for MetaMask, you can see your assets across different chains. These are all the assets in one interface. You can even swap around. You can view by chain if you like, whether it's Ethereum, Polygon, etc. So over here, for example, let's demonstrate the deposit function first. Say if I want to deposit some of the tokens onto layer 2, where we can take advantage of most of the features that Zecrey offers. Go here, and say if I want to deposit Ethereum, I will put in the amount I would like to deposit, confirm. Keep in mind that the speed on layer 1 is bottlenecked by layer 1's blockchain. For example, Ethereum, the speed will be based on Ethereum. But once you go on to layer 2, the speed will be much faster. So that is on layer 2. We'll go on to layer 2 later to show you the tokens and the functions. And also you have the transfer function over here. So if I want to move some USDT to another account, I have one prepared here. We're putting the address that we would like to transfer to, confirm the fee. Oh, I didn't put in the amount. My apologies. Let's say 5 USDT. Transfer. And that is done. Now, we also have additional features that's coming up in terms of integration with NFTs. In the future, you'll be able to see your various NFTs in Zecrey. So you can interact with them, transfer them, and even, for example, use them as an avatar. Now, we'll get into the meat of the project, which is our layer 2 interface. So in the bottom right-hand corner, if you click on here, this is where we swap to layer 2. This is where all of your tokens that you have deposited onto the Zecrey mainnet. Keep in mind, when you deposit tokens from layer 1 to layer 2 to Zecrey, we don't take ownership of your actual tokens. What we do is we create swap tokens so that to make sure, and we validate that with layer 1. So you still have ownership of your tokens and not Zecrey. Over here, you can see the assets that you have on layer 2. And say if I want to transfer some, again, Ethereum, and Zecrey addresses are generated so that it's easy to use. For example, one of the address that I'm familiar with is JYJY. And say if I want to transfer 1 Ethereum to another account, hit transfer, so to confirm, and that is done. So say if I swap to my other account here, you can see that the Ethereum is already received. It's really fast. Just go back to my main account. And also you have the swap functionality. Over here, for example, say if I want to swap some BNBs, and I want to change them to USDT. Hit swap, confirm the fee and the amount, and that is done. So I've swapped some BNB tokens into USDT, and it happens almost instantaneously. Also, on the same tab, on the swap, we have the liquidity provisioning. So you have the option of providing, say, liquidity to the pool. Let's change to another tokens, for example, USDC and USDT. So if I want to provide some liquidity, I can as well. By doing that, you receive corresponding staking rewards as well. And also you have the option of withdrawing back to layer one as well. So for example, if I want to withdraw some USDCs, putting the same public address, confirm, and that is done. Now, withdrawing back to layer one would be a little bit slower compared to on layer two because you're interacting with layer one with the main blockchains and we're bottlenecked by the speed over there. Keep in mind, all of our transfers, etc., you can see here, you're able to view it. It's all private, so people cannot pinpoint your transaction amount and who made the transfers.